Welcome to the CS100 Summit 2018 from the base camp of beautiful Sundance, Utah. Welcome to the stage, founder and CEO of ClientSuccess, Dave Blake.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2018 CS100 Summit. My name's Dave Blake, and I'm the founder and CEO of ClientSuccess, and we are so thrilled to have you here. We brought together the best of the best in customer success. You are the CS100. You're the thought leaders, the innovators, and the pace setters for this space. And I just have to say, we have great people here. Thank you for coming. This is an awesome community, and I love your energy, I love your passion, and appreciate the friendship. Our mission at ClientSuccess is built around one thing, and that's building relationships that last. We sure appreciate the friendships we have with you, and we hope that over the next few days that you're able to build new friendships and relationships with your friends and colleagues in the customer success space, and that you're able to renew the friendships that you've had over many years. This is going to be an amazing experience, and we're excited to have you. How about this location? Did we pick a good one? All right. Who has never been here before? Raise your hand. Okay. Welcome to Sundance Resort. And welcome to Utah, or what we call Silicon Slopes. We decided to, when we wanted to build the CS100 Summit, we wanted to do something different. We didn't want to in some stuffy conference room or ballroom or convention center in a city. We wanted to build an amazing experience. We wanted to bring the best of customer success leadership together, and we wanted you to walk away with more than just simple content. We wanted you to walk away inspired. And so we brought you to the mountains of Utah, to this majestic resort, to breathe fresh air and to have fresh thinking and be inspired by the beauty, but also by these speakers that you'll hear today. And so we welcome you here. We hope that you enjoy this time at Sundance, and we look forward to meeting each one of you. Now, as we bring you here, we want to bring you to another elevation. We want to help you, and we hope that you're inspired to elevate your game, that you elevate your strategy, your vision, and that you help us, together we can elevate the customer success space. Because we want customer success to not just be a small portion of your overall company strategy. We want it to be where customer success is the strategy. And that's what we'll be talking about the next couple days here at CS100 Summit. So if you don't mind, for just a few minutes, I want to step on my virtual soapbox, and I want to share some things, 3 thoughts about how I think what we can do to elevate our games and put customer success at the center of our strategy. Now, I know that I'm preaching to the choir here, but I think in these principles, we can do more as a group, we can innovate more, and we can step up more to show leadership in these 3 areas. So let me start with number 1, is to elevate the customer experience. We are, as a group, we bear the burden of retention and growth within our customer base. But a lot of times customer success leaders feel frustrated that they only have control over the box that we manage. And sometimes feel like that they've got this assembly line of customers and expectations and products that they have to deal with, and have a hard time managing and retaining and driving value for customers, when in reality it's the entire experience that helps us take care of our customers. So today I'm suggesting that we step up and we play even a bigger role in driving and designing and innovating around the customer experience. When I think customer experience, I think it's more than journey maps and NPS measurement and process. It's about human connections and driving value over time. It's not about high touch or low touch or tech touch. It's about the right touches that are authentic and genuine over time and driving value consistently over time. It's not about relationships, it's about genuine relationships. So two companies that I love that combine an experience, that not just combine one aspect of it, they combine product and process and people and technology and branding to develop a customer experience. The first one I want to share is about Apple. Any Apple fans in the audience? Okay, I love Apple. I've got an Apple Watch, I've got an iPhone, I've got a Mac. I love Apple. Apple is a $1 trillion company for a reason. They designed it that way. They put customer experience at the heart of everything they do. Now, if you're trying to build a profitable business, what kind of company would give away millions of hours of free consulting? Apple. They built the Genius Bar. Let me tell you about my experience just about a week and a half ago. I went in on a Saturday. I took my daughter and my son. I've got 5 kids, which is awesome. I took my daughter and son, both teenagers, in to get my daughter's phone fixed. We went in there, and immediately you're immersed in the Apple experience. They don't put their products behind glass or behind cupboards. They let you experience and immerse yourself in their products. So I did that. I looked at new watches. I played with the phones. I played with the computers. There were kids all over the place doing games that they've put out for the kids. And then I went over to the little boom boxes and I cranked it up as loud as I can and completely embarrassed my kids. It was loud, but nobody cared. Everybody loved it. Everybody, all the Apple employees just let it go. That's what they were trying to create. At the end of that experience, I walked out with a fresh phone for my daughter, a new phone for my son. Those speakers, I bought 25 of them and for certain gifts and things. And the experience there was amazing. The employees were friendly, they were helpful, they let me do whatever I wanted. They gave me advice that actually went counter to them making more money. But they knew they were driving an experience. I talked to the gentleman at the Genius Bar about this, and he said, we are service providers. Our goal is to help our customers have a great experience and maximize their use of our products and get the most out of everything that we sell. And as I thought about that later, I thought that person, the employees at Apple Store, they're not salesmen and women. They're customer success managers. They help their customers get the most out of their value. The next one is Amazon. Amazon fans in the house? I love Amazon. This experience just happened a few days ago. We bought some new equipment for this conference, our summit. When it arrived, one little part was broken. And so we called them up. We were really stressed because we didn't think it was going to get here on time. It was just an important part of the equipment we're using. And we called them up and we said, here's the situation. And the customer service rep said, Mr. Blake, sorry about the experience. We're going to overnight it to you. It'll be there on Saturday. Sure enough, Saturday we got it. We put the equipment together, and we're here today and using it in the back. That person was not a customer service rep. That was a customer success manager. Her goal was to help make sure that we had a successful conference. That's what she cared about, and that we received value and to deliver an amazing experience. So the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, has this quote, which I love. He says, we innovate by starting with the customer and moving backwards. Notice he didn't say we innovate by starting with prospects, or he didn't even say we innovate by starting with churn customers and move backwards. He said we innovate by starting with customers. Now, in your company, who knows customers better than anybody else in your company? You. You and your team know your customers inside and out. And so, as customer success leaders, let's step up even further and be a part of the customer experience design and innovation and delivery. Let's not just take things off the assembly line that come to us, but let's raise our hand, let's speak out, let's embed ourselves in this customer experience journey, and let's embrace our role as customer experience managers and customer innovation managers. The next principle is elevating customer performance. Now, I often hear, in fact, I read an article late last night that was describing customer success profession. And the emphasis is that the customer success managers are churn preventers. I hate that. That's something that we do, but that's not who we are. When I think about that, we're not churn preventers, we're not customer churn managers. When I think about that, I think I'm a sports guy, I love football. I think of this concept in football that's called a prevent defense. Prevent defense is when a team is up in the score, they're ahead in the game, and they decide they're just going to step back and play a prevent defense. They're not going to play to win, they're going to play not to lose. And they're going to do everything they can just to not let the team score. But they're going to go out of their game plan and not be offensive and not drive forward in the game. One of the most famous sportscaster and NFL coaches, John Madden, said, the only thing a prevent defense does is prevent you from winning. And that's true. We are not we're not a prevent defense in the world of SaaS and customer success. But I see many organizations who build their strategy in that regard. They'll build out a good onboarding process, and then we'll forget about having a clear strategy to drive, to take care of the customers and drive their performance over time. And as soon what happens is they have a lot of red account plans and escalation plans and SWAT teams, but they don't have a clear strategy for success. Now, what happens in that case is you end up having, one example that I wanted to mention was I knew a large SaaS company that was on its way to unicorn status. As they built out their customer success strategy, one of the first pillars that they built out was a SWAT team, a red account SWAT team. And I thought, really? You're going to focus on that? That's maybe focusing with the end in mind, but the wrong end in mind. Instead, why don't we focus on building a strong strategy for engaging after onboarding and aligning with our customers' objectives? Those that focus on more of a prevent defense, they end up becoming like a hospital with unhealthy customers. They're monitoring them, they have health scores, but it's really around risk management, and it's around churn prevention scores or predictors. And then eventually you just have an emergency room of unhealthy customers and you're frantically trying to revive them back from the edge of churn. Instead, what I want to think about is us being elite athlete coaches, or maybe even Olympic athlete trainers. Olympic athletes, they don't train at hospitals, they train at Olympic training centers. We're going to have an Olympian on the stage tomorrow, and so we're excited to hear from her. But the difference here is that a trainer, Olympic athlete trainer, all they care about is that the athlete reaches her potential. It actually exceeds her potential. That every day there's one focus that trainer is helping her to become the best that she can be, to go to limits she doesn't even understand that she can go, and to maximize her performance. They're measuring, they've got similar things hooked up as throughout the training process, but they're proactively measuring around successful activity and how they're exceeding performance day over day, and how they're maximizing their performance. It's a different paradigm shift. And ultimately, the trainer wins only when the athlete wins. That's what success is there. So in our role, instead of focusing on our process and what we need to do, focus on customer performance. How do you engage with your customers to make sure that they maximize their performance? Because when they maximize their performance and they grow, your company and our company will grow as well. So let's embrace our role as customer performance managers and customer growth managers. And the last one is to elevate the positives. We created a marketing campaign a couple of years ago called CSM from the Trenches. And we did that because we recognized that the CSMs on the front lines, they wanted content made for them. They wanted insights. They wanted to share insights with each other. They wanted to have mentors share ways that they could be a CSM, not as a manager, but as a mentor. But as we built that community, which has been a great experience, what we found is that the CSMs really just want to relate with each other, and more importantly, they want to commiserate with each other. Because nobody knows better than we do that frontline CSM work is tough work. It's challenging. They are doing everything they can to take care of their customers with passion and with energy, and it becomes a very difficult thing. Often they are overwhelmed, overworked, and under-recognized. And this is what their day looks like. It's all red. They talk about red accounts, escalations, angry customers, saves, downsell, churn, executive sponsor turnover, all of these concepts that they're just consume their day, and it's tough. And in fact, the best outcome that customer success managers can deliver to their business is stated in a double negative. Are you kidding me? Why are we putting up with this? We need to change the game. What about changing it and calling it positive growth or some other positive concept? Let's celebrate more. Let's make sure that we talk about customer wins and our best customers and understand who they are and why they stay. Let's celebrate them. Let's celebrate our references and advocates. Make sure that the company understands who they are by face and by name. Which companies, why do they love us? Why are they sharing positive information with our company? Let's celebrate growth, expansion, upsell, and cross-sell. Let's celebrate customer outcomes. Hopefully it's that we feel that we're part of that outcome if we focus on that customer performance like we've done. Let's focus on our happy customers. Let's ultimately celebrate success and spread that. Develop a culture in our companies that celebrates the great things that the team is doing, that the company is doing, and that we're collectively doing for our customers. Because after all, our title is Customer Success Manager. So let's celebrate that and spread that culture throughout our company. Now, these principles that we've talked about are going to be shared. There's a lot of the speakers. We have an amazing lineup of speakers today. We're so excited for today and tomorrow, and look forward to you to being inspired by them. We hope you get acquainted with them, and that the conversations that happen today continue for many weeks and months ahead. Let me talk a little bit about what we'll have today. We start off with Lonnie Main, the founder and CEO of Red Shoes Living. Lonnie is a return speaker here. He is inspiring about making amazing, what he calls red shoe experiences, which are human. They're founded in the human connection. And we're excited to have Lonnie here. Nicole Paradise is in the house. Everybody knows Nicole. Nicole is one of the best thought leaders on customer experience and customer success. She's passionate about this community. If you haven't met her, you're going to be in for a treat to meet her today and hear her on the stage. We have Mary Poppin, a great leader from Glint. She's going to talk about marrying employee experience with customer experience. Greg Danes is in the house. Greg's the only three-peat speaker. Greg we keep bringing him back because he's always our top speaker. Brilliant mind. He better than anybody I've ever seen, been able to marry technical, analytical concepts and break them down into simple concepts that drive value. Julie Hogan, passion of Drift and the culture of success there. She'll share that. And David Sakamoto, one of the best leaders at Cisco and beyond, who will talk about scaling customer success at all levels. We're excited to have David in the house as well. We're going to try something different. We're trying to innovate every year. We're going to try something different today. We're going to do CS100 open mic. That's going to allow you in the room to ask questions about the biggest challenges on your mind and let your peers answer those questions in a rapid style. We're going to try that this afternoon, and hopefully that will be a great experience as well. Then after lunch, we come back and we have our great sponsors here. We're trying something new here too. We've asked them to bring to the table key challenges that we all experience in customer success and solutions that will solve those challenges. So we've got Bill Kishard at LearnDot, Eric Boduk and Mark Freeman at Pendo, Jason Thompson at Success Hacker, and Josh Lowy at Hugo, and Kristen Harrett's Success League that will share problems and solutions that will be innovative and helpful. As you go throughout the day, please use hashtag CS100 Summit. Not just CS100, that's a plane. I said we'll fly everybody out here on one of those jets some year, but CS100 Summit, there's a lot of people who wish they were here. We've seen a lot of that already on social media. They want to learn from you and experience this through you. So please feel free to share your insights with that hashtag. This afternoon at 3, one of the most popular things, mountain activities. We want you to experience the whole resort here. We have mountain biking, we have zip lining, we have hiking to an amazing waterfall, pottery making, a lot of different things. Enjoy it with your friends and colleagues. Be careful, especially those mountain biking, be very careful, but enjoy the mountain. And then we cap the evening with a dinner up on the mountain in this grove, which will be an awesome setting for dinner, and a private concert from Ryan Shoup and the Rubber Band. We're excited about that. If anybody's heard the song Dream Big, he's the writer and singer of Dream Big, and we wanted him because we want you to all dream big here these next few days. Last but not least, our sponsors. We couldn't do it without our sponsors, so we want to express our gratitude and appreciation for each of them. Our gold sponsors, the Success League and Kristen Hare, a great customer success consultancy organization. We're excited to have her back. Pendo, they do product analytics and insights, product walkthroughs and NPS. We're grateful they're back. LearnDot, they are a customer training platform that drive retention and growth and adoption. We're glad they're back. They're out here. And Success Hacker, who's a great consulting, recruiting, and training organization here that our friends have been here for the last couple days. Silver sponsors, we're delighted to have Delighted here. They're now a part of the Qualtrics family as they are recently acquired. They are a great, we think, one of the best pure play NPS and survey solutions out there, and a great integration partner on our platform. Sendoso is a gifting platform and engagement, gifting and direct mail platform, and then Slido is an event engagement platform. Please go visit them. They're out here. Please take the time to go and learn about their products and services, get acquainted with them, and in the coming months, look them up because they can provide great solutions for you and your team. And please, our team, if you need anything over the next couple of days, look for the individuals in the red shirts. They are here to serve. So please reach out to any of our team members if we can help. Back in the back behind this wall, we have the leadership lounge where you can hang out. Our customers can talk to their CSMs. For those who have not seen our platform, we'd love you to take a look at it because we believe that our solution can help you with everything that we talk about in this conference. Thank you again for being here. Bring your energy, bring your passion and enthusiasm, and let's together lift this space and elevate this space that we all love.